There were times I had to put it in my pocket, mi barrio, but out it came from my lips. I took my barrio on a road trip to Austin. Together we stood side by side. Together we ate, drank, and smoked. No matter where I tried telling my barrio to stay, it followed me, protecting me and giving me advice. Get a hold of yourself, it would tell me. You can do this, ese. Tú rifas. Tú controlas. Tú eres el mero mero. Tú eres el dueño de este lugar. No te rajes. I took my barrio on a road trip, and from now on, I will take it with me, here, in mi corazón.
That's a good comment.
This one doesn't have a title. It's just something that I wrote while I was watching a documentary on one of the world's most dangerous gang, and they are called the Mara Salvatrucha, which translates to Salvadoran army ants, and they're fierce ones at that. But these are thoughts. These thoughts aren't about them. This poem isn't about them. It's about the times I visited my mother's patria during my childhood. Pupusas con loroco, mangos con alguaste, frijolitos negros con crema y platanitos. I hold dear to my heart the smells and sounds of this beautiful country, El Salvador, and the town of Santa Ana. My grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, and even my dad lived there. The latter, with whom I have never had a father-to-son conversation with, has missed out on so much, especially his granddaughter Bella. Baby drools and smiles, accus you missed on. I dream of my grandfather on occasion. He was a wonderful man, and straight up. Handsome with the color of sunsets in heaven, he is on the top of my list of a man I wish to be. A man colored of love, color of father, my mother's viejito lindo. I enjoyed my visits because we sometimes took trips to Guatemala a ver el Cristo Negro de Esquipulas. Cristo Negro adorado por muchos, paz y tranquilidad en mi corazón al verte en sufrimiento por mí. My mother left you and carried you with her to the city of angels. She bore 3 boys, alone until she met Eloy. When I think back, it's the smell of pinesol, caldo de res, chile rellenos, frijoles y tortillas. It's the sound of Javier Solis on the record player and novelas on the tube. I know how much you love me and my brothers. You can stop being tough now, Mom. You did well, you survived the barrio, and you showed them all, the naysayers. Your boys didn't end up in jail or dead. Instead, we ended up alive, reminiscing on our barrio memories through poetry. She took us to the land of the free, where red flag waving men and women made us afraid of daylight. Our blinds were a shade of brown paper, where yerba buena grew wildly and a sweatshop dollar equal to a quarter in real money. Even then, we gave our money to the Dodgers and the Korean burger joint. I'm not Chicano. El olor de las fincas de café son mi droga, y la ciguanaba es mi llorona en este pueblo de resacas. There's a girl who rides on the back of a boy's wheelchair as he takes the shoulder to his destination of drive-through convenience stores and 8-liner smoke-filled casinos. I used to walk through alleys and up hills of cement, kicking rocks and empty beer cans, and past my favorite velvet door cantina to reach school. Before my mind would consume nouns, pronouns, algebra, and geometry, I was memorizing a story of blood-stained sidewalks and women with pea-stained stockings stumbling out of bars with a $1 value food stamp in my socks for safekeeping. What am I? I am not Mexican, yet I was called a dirty one. My friends were black and brown until brown became our pride, and messed up all my plans of seeing world peace, at least in my head. The Crips crept, the S's wept, the cops shot, and my mother's pain could be heard for miles and miles, and felt from here to Aguachapan. I dream at times of my grandfather. He holds my hand in his, and I'm a kid again. It's a time when I appreciated a man named Alfonso, who smiled at me and with no words told me his life story. One I will dream about on occasion.
Oh, wow.